Peace, peace, family. Peace, peace. Oh yeah, man. Oh my bad. Hell, I didn't even know I was on there. Peace, peace, family. How y'all doing out there? Hey, this is brother Sun Ray 9 up in this house, man. Hey, welcome into the Sun Ray 9 show. I am your brother. I am your host, brother Sun Ray 9 up in this house right here. Oh yeah. This show is brought to you in part by Culture Freedom Radio Network, man, most definitely. And this is the Sun Ray 9 show. I am your host for this evening. Thank y'all for tuning in right here, live and direct from YouTube. I usually be doing some Facebook lives, but I'm right here in the house tonight doing it from YouTube. We're trying to get everything else set up. Found it my bad. I didn't even know I was actually on the air. See, I hadn't been doing the YouTube shows like this, live and direct like this. So y'all, I gotta make sure I get everything up and running and everything is connected perfectly. Man, how y'all doing out there? Okay, brother David say it's even peace and shalom to my good brother David Israel in the house. Peace, shalom. I had to wear it for you, brother. I got the crown on, brother. I got the crown on for you, man. I had to get it. Yeah. You think you the You see, I think I'm the messenger. Yeah, I'm the messenger, man. I gotta be like the messenger tonight. Most definitely in the house, man. I'm the messenger. No, I can't be the messenger, man. I can't walk in them shoes, brother. I ain't gonna even try it. I'm not gonna even try to walk in those shoes right there, brother. But tonight, family, hey, I want to come in the house, man. That's my good brother, man. I always love doing stuff with that brother, man. And y'all go check that brother's show out, Chief Rabbi David Israel Show, the Chief Rabbi David Israel Show right here on YouTube. It's always a pleasure. The brother allowed me and opened the doors for me to come on over there and host with him. We do some shows right there most of the time on Friday nights or some Saturday nights for the Shabbat class or the Sabbath. Y'all said the Sabbath. We do some shows right there. So I always appreciate the brother for coming on, and I'm gonna make definitely get him to come on here and do a show with me on here on the Sun Ray 9 show, most definitely. So probably do something this week on that. But tonight, man, I want to come in here and talk about a topic of conversation I want to bring to the table, man. I'm talking about when the civilized become uncivilized. When the civilized become uncivilized. Oh man, y'all know, and I got to show y'all, man. I'm coming out of this book right here to start off to give y'all my read from the message to the black man. Y'all see that crown right there? I wish I had his crown, but I don't have it, and I wish I can get one made. I always wanted one like that right there too, man. The most Elijah Muhammad talking about the and what he talked about in his message. So that's going to be my opening uh, as Brother David would read, he would come out with his opening verse from the Bible or the Torah. Let me say the Torah. So I'm gonna have to come out here and open up with my opening verse or a chapter or something, whatever, y'all. My opening to give y'all the premise of what it is tonight that I'm gonna be talking about, and most definitely. And check this out. I want to get into this because there's a lot of the things I've been seeing and happening in our society, dealing with what I'm talking about, so-called in this black community, our so-called black community and our black nation, our black communities. That's primarily I want to get into tonight and talk about some things that I've been seeing that's really heartbreaking, and it is a sad state of affairs. And I gotta tell y'all about this thing, man, that what these young brothers are actually calling themselves, man. And it is a sad state. Let me see. Get some of my description right here, right fast, y'all. No, we usually do blog talk right fast, but we coming over here and trying to move over here. So I want to just throw out my description a little bit. I said I want to talk to you tonight about a people who brought the world civilization, but who's now acting like they are uncivilized themselves. So the Honorable Elijah Muhammad told us, I'm going to get ready to read that right fast. Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us that the duty of the civilized is to teach civilization to the uncivilized. So, and I asked, have y'all been hearing how some of our black music artists are now labeling themselves as savages? Have y'all been hearing that? I'm going to get into that right there. And when you look at some of our actions as a people, they are most definitely those who are calling themselves savages. They're most definitely living up to the definition of the word savage. We're gonna get into that. And some of us call ourselves gods and goddesses. I put that in there, and even kings and queens. But we sure in the hell ain't acting like it. Let me say it again. Those of us around here, we calling ourselves kings and gods and goddesses, but we sure in the hell ain't acting like it. Y'all know who we talking about, the people that do it. We ain't acting like we know gods. We not acting like we kings and queens and royalty. And I'm gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that right there tonight. But let me read this from the message of the black man, what the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said, and to get into this right here, man, this topic of conversation. This is what he said. This is and this chapter is entitled "When the If the Civilized Man Perform His Duty, What Must Be Done." Maybe I can show y'all right fast. I forgot I'm on camera, ain't no blog talk. Let's see here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Good. Get this on the right. Yeah. See, I don't know why the camera blocking it off. I guess because my background. But here we go. It says the duty of the civilized man is to teach civilization to the uncivilized. The acts of science of civilized people and countries of advanced civilization. But the part I'm really trying to emphasize tonight is the duty of the civilized man is to teach civilization to the uncivilized. Now we know we look at from history that we talk about. We talk about how a lot of us, especially in this conscious community, we talk about history a lot. And we always talking about how we are the first ones on this planet Earth. The so-called black man and woman is the first people on the planet Earth. Because I know Elijah Muhammad asked this too in the Supreme Wisdom lessons. Who is the original man? And we say that the Asiatic black man, but some of us don't refer to ourselves as Asiatic. Some say we African, some say we Hebrews. Whatever you prefer yourself as to say that you were the original, ride with that. Just fill in the blanks with that one. But we say that we're the original man, and we always say that we brought the world mathematics. We brought the world science. We brought the world medicine, all the stuff that they have now when we dealing with science and stuff. We say we taught the world that as the original people on the planet Earth. So if we were the one who civilized everybody else, so we brought civilized to the world. Let me go with even some of the Moorish science, if I can. Some of my Moorish brothers and sisters, they say that the Europeans, when they was in Europe, they didn't even know in Spain, they didn't even know how to take baths. That's what they say. That's part of the history. They say they don't even know how to take baths. So they had to teach the Europeans or the Spaniards or whatever how to take baths. This is what's being taught by us. This is what they taught. So we taught everybody else civilization. So that means we was a civilized people. We was a dignified people at one particular time. But what is happening to us now as a people? I'm going to get into something right fast, y'all. There are some brothers out here, and not just, brothers. And when y'all listen to this hip hop music, which I can't stand today, I'm sorry, I can't stand it. There's there's a guy who called them, well, I come back to that one. There are people they using in these rap music and even in the R&B now. They're calling themselves, there you go. Yeah, let me see if I got to show that day. Yeah, they're calling themselves savages. Y'all been hearing these rap music, but they saying it? They got Tank with a song. The R&B singer Tank has a song when he's calling himself a savage. They got this young rapper now calling himself 21 Savage. I remember oh, there you go, Brother Dave. I already remember. You already know it. There's this other rapper. I remember y'all now. Boosie? What was it? Boosie? Yeah. Had a song called Savage Life. Or Webby. It was one of them. Webby, I think it was Webby. But they having these titles, savages. We were stigmatized at one particular time by Europeans or so-called white folks, where it was saying that black folks, that we were savages. When they came into Africa, they went into the jungles of Africa, and we found all these savages. Y'all remember Tarzan with Johnny Weissmuller, all them old movies like that with Tarzan. They was calling us savages. We was saying that we was running around, didn't really have a language. We was hollering the ooga booga ooga. Y'all know what they used to say about us. They said we were savages. We was uncivilized. We were beastie type of people. And remember, even during slavery, they were said that we were basically, we were non-human. They know they kind of listed us as property, but we said we were non-human. We was less than the beast of the field. But they were saying that we were savages. So now it's a lot of our sisters and brothers have actually taken on the words and the titles and putting them on themselves and even saying they are savages. Y'all don't understand, young brothers and sisters, how words carry weight. I was looking at it. Yeah, he said that Webby had his seventh album called Savage. Yeah, I knew it was one of them, Young Webby or Boosie. Let Boosie badass and see that's something. Y'all watch these names y'all put on y'allselves. But I was listening. It was something the brother sent to me. Well, he not sent to me, but he motioned me in a comment. It was something Brother Sarnetta had, and on the show where he was talking to these young brothers who was, I guess they into the music industry, and they was talking about the music, and I think the brother named Marcus or something. But the other brother, he was building. It sounded like he used to be with the Nation of Gods and Earth or something, but he was building, man, off the foundation. He was building with the gods. But he was talking about how they trying to incorporate, right, in their music about trying to put some consciousness and a little intertwine with a little negativity. I think he called it gunball rap and some. I can't understand all these new terminology these young folk got. I ain't that damn old, but I can't get into it. But he was saying when he listened to the positive stuff, he can't get into all this conscious stuff, just straight flat foot consciousness. He can't get into it. It's like he can't get into it. So we saying his music he tried to do is he incorporate a little consciousness with a little, talking about selling dope or somebody killing each other. Y'all know how they utilize. They try to say that they trying to reach the people in the street, so they got to come with what they can identify with to reach them. So, but we had this other brother though that was breaking it down. Said, brother, you ain't got to do that. You don't have to breathe. Look, just bring it straight to them, man. Just bring the straight consciousness. You can't. It's like the Quran says, mixing truth with falsehood. You can't do that. You shouldn't be trying to do that because you're gonna sending mixed messages. So it's a lot of people that say that Tupac was bringing the consciousness. Tupac was a revolutionary. And I listen to them. I listen to people say that. But when I listen to a lot of Tupac songs, it was, and I remember the movie they had with Tupac talking about, and they asked him about this stuff. He said, "How can you can't be trying to be saying you revolutionary over here, and then you go over here, you talking about you thug life, you did it just don't mix. It don't mix. No matter how y'all try to fix it up and say, well, that's how we got to go out and reach the people. Damn it, just go out and reach the people. You're gonna try to go on a positive level, just go on a positive level. You can't just mix it up, fam. It ain't gonna work." Because you're going to actually do a lot of it more damage than you doing good. You can't mix truth with falsehood. You can't walk the fence. As even in the Bible says, you cannot serve two masters. You got to either love one or you're going to hate the other. You can't serve both of them. You can't have both. You can't have it your way. This ain't Burger King. You can't have it both ways. But this thing, they calling themselves savages. Let me get into this savage thing that our young sisters and brothers want to call themselves these days. It's a damn shame. Because at one time, I remember the sisters was even calling themselves. They were saying ladies first. Y'all know with Queen Latifah, what she was talking about. And we was calling ourselves more positive, giving ourselves positive names and tones. Because Elijah Muhammad even said again, he was quoting from the Bible. He says that a name is better than gold. A name is better than gold. So you got to watch the name that you put on yourself. So let's get into it right fast. This is the New Standard Encyclopedia Dictionary, and it gives the word or the definitionary, as Doc would say, the definitionary or the definition of the word savage. It says of a wild or untamed nature, not domesticated, furious, living in or belonging to the most primitive conditions of human society, uncivilized, remote or wild, savage mountain country. Now here we go. A primitive or uncivilized human being. Let me read that one again. A primitive or uncivilized human being. A brute or cruel person. To beat or maim, cruelty. Undomesticated. It says bloodthirsty, barbarous. Oh, let me stop right there. Bloodthirsty. Now, I got some pictures that I want to show y'all too. This 21 Savage. Some of these guys. I'm gonna show y'all some of these pictures right here. Bloodthirsty. It mentioned that word bloodthirsty. Now, we talking about savage. Look at these words they're using, man, for savage. A primitive or uncivilized person. What did the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said? He said the duty of the civilized is to teach civilization to the uncivilized. How can we go from saying that we were the civilizers or the people who was teaching everybody else about civilization, and then we go to being in a barbaric state, untamed, unwild, crazy as hell? Let me show y'all this right here. This 21 Savage. Look at that. What it said, bloodthirsty. Y'all see the blood dripping over there where it says slaughter? See, how did we go from so-called being kings and queens and gods and goddesses we talking about and going to a state like that? Just look at the young brother. Just look at the young brother. Look at the with the cross or whatever, with like the sword in the middle of his forehead, man. And I know some of y'all say, well, don't say that, son. It's kind of y'all don't get into these religious terms, but that looked demonic. He has the demonic presence on him. He has that Luciferian presence on him. Look at it. 21 Savage slaughter. And blood on his hands. Blood on the, yeah, we got a lot of blood on our hands. Our people got a lot of blood on their hands out here. Look at the murder. The songs they putting out. I wish I could play some, but I don't want to get into the copyright issues of playing the music. But listen to the lyrics that they're talking about out here. He has a song called Bank Account. And one of my, I can't help but to hear it, the song. So they got a younger guy I work with. You know, he listened to this type of stuff. But they got a song called, he got this song called Bank Account. And I hear him in his lyrics. I try to, hear what he's saying. He says he counted off. He counted off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. I guess millions in this bank account or something like that. Then he goes again and he says, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 killers ready to gun you down. Ready to gun you down. And he repeats that so many times. Wait a minute. He got 8 killers that's ready to gun you down. This is the type of music that we have playing on our airways, and we got our youth, our so-called, what Whitney Houston said, our children are the future. We got young folks listen to this and no hesitation. Said they ready to gun you down. And we wonder why we have such the violence, the murder, the uncaring of taking lives in our community. We wonder why. Listen what's being promoted. Listen to the tones and vibrations that we have that's going around the airways and that's being psychologically embedded into the minds of our children, man. And hell, even some of y'all older folks. I can't just blame the children. Hell, some of y'all old folk listen to it. Some of your elders, so-called elders, listening to this music. Listen, man, look at the young, but y'all look at the young brother picture, man. Look at it. Sickness in his eyes. The demonic presence in him. And he talk about, I'm ready to gun you down. I got killers ready to gun you down. That's a sad state, brothers, sisters. And we talking about what's going on in Chicago. We talk about police killing us. Police brutality that's happening in our community. But damn the police brutality. You got brothers that's talking about it in their music, how they killing each other. We killing each other at more of an enormous rate than the damn police are killing us. We brag about it in the music. We talk about it in the music. We brag about it. And it's like, okay, we can brag about it on rap songs every single day on the radio. Syndicated radio all over now. But that incident with that white police with that white lady, and he said that, y'all remember he was so-called giving her a ticket. He said, we only kill black people. That was aired. That was aired and put out once. But look what we put out every day. We put the music that's been put out on our ways every day. Huh? And we talk about white and black. Y'all don't hear white folk. Look, white and black. White folk be listening to country music. Y'all don't hear them saying they gonna kill nobody, none at all. They talking about getting in their pickup truck, driving down the dirt road, with a dog and a woman. They talking about having some good love song. We going fishing with my baby. That's the kind of music they putting out. You don't hear them having this crazy music that we have in our community. But we say that we are the civilizers. We say we the gods. Huh? Kind of damn God are you? Oh, I forgot. I forgot. Let me go back to my religious terminologies. I forgot too. In the satanic religion or Satan's religion, they call Satan God too. I forgot about that. Oh, son, Ray, you got to get back into your religious terminologies and get back into it. Yeah, because they call Satan God too. So some of us, we around here calling ourselves God. I'm God, brother. We God, sisters. But look how y'all act. No damn gods act the way we act. We around here on all types of drugs now. We popping mollies and sweating. Y'all got some more than mollies now, boy. Y'all on some real stuff. They talking about the opioid pandemic. We on some real hardcore stuff out here. Man, I looked at it and I got another picture of another young brother that I got to put up. Yeah, so let me put up some out here for our family. My bad, my bad. Let me put this here. I got to share something right fast. But we got a lot of problems, man. We got a lot of problems in our community and what's going on. We calling ourselves savages for real. That's what we at right now in our community. We savages. We beasts. We the beast of the field. What does savage says? A primitive or uncivilized human being. And when you look at what's going on with the conditions of some of them, how they are acting out just that. They are acting out just like they're primitive. They acting out like they never had any. Like say we talk about having home training. Boy, where's your home training at? That's what we say. Where your home training at, boy? Your mom and daddy be pissed off they caught you out here acting like this. Look at this one right here, family. Look at this one. We go from talking about ladies first. My brothers that I love their music. X Clan. X Clan. Heed the word to my brother. You know, all of those music, the songs that we had like that, Public Enemy, Fight the Power. Y'all remember them songs we had, Fight the Power, Fear of a Black Planet. Till we went from songs like that and we went to music artists such as that to artists like, I don't even know if I want to call them artists. Lost Brothers. I'm going to say Lost Brothers like this. That's where we at. That's where we went. That's where we at right now. That's the stage. That's the downgrade of the black man and woman. That's the downgrade of us as a people now. Huh? That's where we at right now. Is that where we at right now as a people, family? Yeah. Is that where we at in our lives as a people? Look at that, man. Young rapper, young brother, and a dress, and a wedding dress. And then, oh, not only is he in a wedding dress, he letting them stick a machine gun down his throat like he's sucking on a rod. And I'm not trying to be provocative. Like he's sucking on a rod. This is what we have become, family. This is what we allowing to happen. We are allowing conditions like this to happen in our community. Oh, we don't say we, they just getting their money, son, Ray. They just getting their money, man. Come on, family. Let me go back. God damn it, let me go back. It's sad, let me. Look at that. Look at that. This is what we are allowing to happen in our community. Come on, family. We got to do better than this. That's our young brother, man. Somebody, we got to pull his coattail, family. We got to pull his coattail and tell him, young brother, that ain't it, young black man. You run around here, look at you, look what you got, the wedding dress on, rainbow colored blonde hair, rainbow colored hair. It's sick, family. What Brother Malcolm said, we sick, boss? We sick? Oh, yeah. We sick. We sure enough have become a sick people. Like I said, when the civilized have become the uncivilized, that's what we can. Check this out. Here's another one, family. Here's another one right fast. Here's another one. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. That's the same dude. What's his name? New Age jerk. That's his name. New Age jerk. Look at the teeth. If y'all look at his teeth, look at the gold teeth, and look at the fangs on it. Look at the fangs, just like what a vampire. Look how sick our people are looking. Look how lifeless they look. Huh? They don't have no soul, man. They look like all the soul have been drawn and taken out of them. They don't have no life in them anymore. Brother David and I, we did a show the other day talking about the dry bones. Ezekiel and the dry bones. They look dry. Look at them, man. Look at their flesh. Look at their skin. They look dead. They look like some out of one of them zombie pictures. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to my brothers, but that's how they have no life. With the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that we have the deaf, dumb, and blind, family. Deaf, dumb, and blind, and damn it, they look dead. He said we are mentally dead. Damn it, they look dead for real. Huh? The soul have been sucked out of them. Look how they have allowed or made us come to. Look how we succumb to. Look at the teeth. Look at the teeth, the fangs. Bloodsuckers. And some people say, well, I don't see nothing wrong with it, man. They getting their money. What's his name? One more time. His name is New Age Jerk. New Age Jerk. That New Age. And I know, because I'm old school. And I go back to a lot of the stuff that's old school. And even when y'all talking about the teaching of Elijah Muhammad, even the Hebrew doctrine, some of the Kemetic teaching or whatever, y'all say, man, look, we in a new age now. That's old. We're in a new age now. I have brothers that say that some of the teachers, man, that's outdated. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, that teaching that's outdated, man. That's old. Well, you know what? I never knew facts. I never known for truth to be outdated. I never known that it have an expiration date. Now, I understand that meat can expire. I understand how bread can expire. I understand how milk and things of that nature can expire on you. You got to throw it away. It mildew. It mold. You got to throw it away. But I never known for truth, facts, to have an expiration date and expire. Just because you don't deal with it anymore, don't make it. It's not relevant anymore. Come on, get the words right, somewhere. It's not. Don't mean it. It just maybe you don't deal with it no more. Say you probably somewhat graduated onto a higher level of education or understanding. Just like we all went to the kindergarten one particular time. Then we elevated and went to the second, third. We went on to the levels. Don't mean with the people that the first grade education don't apply no more. Because somehow you're going to have to still use it. Because hell, some of us that we learn how to color in school. Hell, some of us we still coloring. Huh? Because sometimes you might still get out there and have to color. Hell, and draw and do other things. So hell, what you learned in kindergarten, you still can use today. So facts don't mildew, it don't expire. So all of it is just that you don't want to deal with it because sometimes you fall in love with your doctrine, you fall in love with your teacher instead of grabbing hold into all the education and keep it and learn, because you might run across somebody that needs this education. Because like I take all of the information and try to use it and present it to our sisters and brothers. I don't gravitate it to one doctrine. I'm not grabbing hold to one teacher. I'm not in love with the teachers. I'm in love with the message. See, we fall in love with the messenger instead of with the message. And that's where you fall in. That's what you get in trouble with. That's what you get in trouble with. The messengers instead of the damn message. But this savage, and if you calling yourself a savage, brothers, sisters, you're saying that you are uncivilized. According to the definition, you are uncivilized people. You are a primitive people. So whatever happened to you is basically they saying you deserve whatever happened to you. What's my dictionary? Let me get it to y'all from the Urban Dictionary right fast. The Urban Dictionary. What's the savage? Since we're talking about hip hop and this music, let me give y'all from the Urban Dictionary. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this up right fast. Savage. what they say. And this is what they even say in their music when you listening to them in their music. Let me go to the, while I'm pulling this up right fast, see what Brother David says right fast in the chat room. Let's see here. Brother Sun Ray said, I mean, brother, he said, my name's Sun Ray, y'all. My bad. Brother David said, Sun Ray, they get that stuff stuck in their head. Yes, sir. They surely do, brother. You talk about the picture that I put up. He said, I see them Latinos promoting him doing that. Yeah. Sure enough, I surely see though. It's the Latinos love that nigga act like that. Yep, they surely do. Let me see. My brother Marlon says, he says, yes, that's true. We would kill each other more than the police. And I'm right. We sure enough doing it. We sure enough. When I turn on the news, and I'm gonna get into some of that, I'll tell y'all about some of this what's happening here in Memphis. When I turn on the news and see what's happening in Memphis, what's happening, what was going on. Because we live in a savage life, man. We live in a savage goddamn life. We living out this music that these fools are putting out. And I need to go into something else too. But let me read this there. This is Urban Dictionary right fast, family. And give y'all the definition what Urban Dictionary says a savage. A savage is someone who does not care about the consequences of his or her action. Usually the savage will do things that make other people say, what the F? I'm trying to be PG-13 now, y'all. What the F? Are you crazy? It's been overused. Yeah, it has been overly used to mean other things, but its original meaning is also, as they say, having balls of steel or something like that. But just check this out, what it says here, the first part. A savage is according to Urban Dictionary now, a savage is someone who does not care about their consequences and his or her actions. Oh, now, think about these rappers, what they saying and what they doing. They don't. Look at them. These young brothers who listen, and it's not primarily the rappers, but it's the people who listen to this and they take to heart what these so-called rappers, or they ain't even really considered artists because it's not a damn art what they doing. So I don't even want to give them that credit. But these performers, I'm going to say that, that's what they are. They're just performers. They are putting out this message and people are taking heed to that and listening to what they're doing and acting out what these people say on record and on the music. And they don't have no consequences. It's like when you see them, they going out here, they murdering each other and killing one another. You can see they act like they don't give a damn about the consequences about going to jail. Because they kill each other with no regret. The things that we do, like I was looking at a video earlier, studying and researching for this show about these guys, 21 Savage, and he had an interview that he was doing, and he was talking about, man, I killed that dude. They was talking about somebody they from Atlanta, and they was talking about when you come down to Atlanta, y'all got to see us. You can't come up in our city without seeing us first. We gonna blast y'all. We gonna kill y'all. Damn, for real? This our city. This is what they saying. This is our city. Okay, if this your city, you need to, goddamn it, y'all need to be taking care of y'all homeless in this city. Y'all need to be taking care of the less fortunate in that city. Y'all need to be taking care of the young children, the needy that's in that city. If that's y'all damn city, since y'all want to claim something, take care of the people who really need something in this city. Now, damn the government, that's y'all city. Y'all take care of the people that's in this city. Pass some legislation that's going to make things better in this city. Since that's y'all city, since that's what y'all claim. We like to claim shit, but don't, excuse me, I said I was going to be PG-13. We like to claim stuff, but we ain't trying to make it better. We trying to make it, they claim the stuff to make it negative. You claiming stuff, this is my city, we run this. You don't run a damn thing, because when the feds get tired of your regular ass, tearing up stuff, messing up stuff, they going to come get you. Then they going to show you whose city it is. When they come in and lock you up, lock your butt down, give you 50 years, 30 years, damn near 100 years to life. They going to show you whose city it is. They going to show you. But we stick savages, New Jack age. New Age Jack, that's his name, New Age Jack. And that's what a lot of things here is too, family. Let me get into this right fast. But my good brother, Chief Rabbi David Israel, we be going over, and my brother be, he's Israelite, I said that. Can I say Israelite? I don't want to say Hebrew Israelite, but Israelite. And we talk about getting back into the law, statutes, commandments. We be on this show a lot of time. We talk about Torah, which Torah, maybe people say Old Testament of the Bible, that deals with laws, statutes, and commandments. And even my brothers and sisters who practice the comedic science or information, y'all have something y'all call Ma'at, or the 42 negative confessions, as they say, or the 42, well, they call it some more different things, but I don't want to call it negative confessions. But it says that, well, the Bible may say, thou shalt not steal. The laws of Ma'at might say, I have not stolen. You know, so they kind of like go both hand in hand. But here's my thing. Our people, both of those deals with laws and statutes and commandments, things that we shouldn't be doing that help guide our lives and make us have a better life. Right now, our people seem to be without any code of conduct, or living without any code of conduct and any guidelines to go by. It's like anything goes now. I call it the Aleister Crowley doctrine, where do as thou wilt. So this guy here, New Age Jack, and a lot of this stuff come through this New Age. Y'all see Jay-Z wear that shirt, do as thou wilt. So under this New Age terminology, well, a lot of people, they don't want to deal with Torah. They don't want to deal with Bible. They don't want to deal with that. I don't want to hear nothing, damn what Yahweh said. I don't want to hear nobody know Yahweh. They're trying to disprove that there ain't no God. See, with all this New Age, ain't no God. We gods. Damn a God. Nigga, I'm God around here. Ain't no God doing nothing for me. I'm going to do it. So, and even in the Kemetic, they're not teaching laws of Ma'at. They're not teaching this. They're not teaching the people that say, I have not stolen. I have not robbed. I have not laid with man like I lay with womankind. That's Leviticus 18:22. Man, y'all already know I got to put this in here. Thou shalt not lay with mankind as thou lay with womankind. That's Leviticus. Even the 42 laws of Ma'at tell it. But we're not teaching these type of things. Look what our brothers out here doing. We got brothers, like I said, wearing a damn dress, brother. Even in the Torah, where it tells you that a man is not supposed to wear the garment of a woman. Huh? Tyler Perry. Yeah, we gonna leave you out because you the ringleader. You had that damn new movie, Halloween, Boo, whatever the hell it was. You out on the damn dress again. Can't stay out that damn dress. But you said you was molested as a young man, but you wearing a damn dress. Okay, whatever. Savages. Come on, fam. Are we going to allow, our brother Chancellor Williams wrote an excellent book called The Destruction of Black Civilization. The Destruction of Black Civilization. But he goes in that book, he talking about how there was a lot of invasions and things that came with the Asiatics and all of these other people who came in and invaded what they call Kemet, or Egypt, as we want to call it, and Ethiopia and all this, and they religified us. They gave us religion. They came in and took our way of life by giving us the Christianity and Islam and they way, not Yahweh, but they way of life and all of this stuff. And they took our civilization from us. They destroyed our way of life and gave us their way of life. So when we look at what's happening now with a lot of us and happening in our society, and with this rap music, and I wish I had my book with me in front of me, but I was listening to something Brother Farrakhan was talking about the other day, and he brought this thing up, this book, y'all know about it, the secret relationship between the blacks and the Jews, the secret relationship the black and the Jews. Now I'm finna touch in this music, going back, I'm still in the music, y'all, and what's happening in our society and dealing with this music, because it all ties in. The relationship between the blacks and the Jews. And in that book, it talks about how the so-called Jews funded. Now, we blame the European, all these so-called Europeans and what happened to us, and the Englishmen for happened to us through the atrocities of transatlantic slave trade. But he talks about in that book and show references how the so-called Jews funded it. They funded, they were the money backers behind it, just like George Soros, who called himself a Jew, who's behind Black Lives Matter, the money man behind Black Lives Matter, but that's another whole story. But they funded the slave trade. They funded the ships. They bought the ships. They did a lot of things. They owned the plantations. A lot of things that they was involved with. Now, take it today, they own all the damn record labels that we have young brothers like New Age Jack, 21 Savage, all of these brothers who rap all of this negative music, putting out all of these negative vibrations into our atmosphere that's going into our folks' mind, that's resonating in their mind, and they think they thinking they gangsters, they thinking they thugs, they thinking they savage. These damn same Jews are behind all of this. See, they think look, you think you gotta rap this bull crap to make money. And I tell y'all better watch this money, watch the money, watch the money. Huh? Because we thinking now, man, look. I heard a pastor say this today. I listened to the show. The pastor was saying this. I told y'all, Son Ray just listen. I gotta listen to everything. I can't leave no stones unturned. But the pastor was saying, they were talking about something today, and they're like, damn, you know what show have? It says that we have gave up God in order to get money or the finances. It's like we talked about how we've been disenfranchised. We always talk about how we got to get our economics together. So we have gave up, and it was a Christian show, so you already know what they're saying. They're talking about God and Jesus. But they say we gave up God in order to get finances. And that's when you see how these young brothers, and that's why this show I'm talking about with Sinetta earlier. The brother, he was talking to the other young brother, Marcus, about their music. Like he said, don't ever give up your standards. Never give up your true principles and way of life just to make some damn money. If they tell you, if you are a so-called conscious brother or sister, conscious just to mean to be aware, if you have a standard, a principle way of life, if you know that you're not supposed to be out here selling drugs, but in order to make some money, they might come to you and say, hey, look, brother, man, we give you $1 million, man. You rap about selling dope. Hey, brother, I don't do that. That's not my way. My mama and daddy didn't raise me up like that, man. Okay, well, we understand, but look here. If you want to make this money, don't you? Yeah, I need to live money. Well, look at here, man. You ain't got to sell it. Just rap about it. Just rap about you selling dope. Look, this fool went to Harvard. He probably went to Yale. He had the best of everything. His mom and dad, he ain't never wanted for nothing in his life. He had the best of everything from his mom and daddy. And let me see here, David. I got something on there, David. I had to hit that. They won't let it come up by itself. I have to change it. But anyway, he had the best of everything. He never wanted for nothing. But now he want to be in the music industry or be a rapper. So now they make him rap this bullshiggity. Y'all heard what I said, shiggity. I didn't cuss. In order to sell records, to make this money, and to make the record labels, they getting what they want is promote negativity and getting people out here to kill each other. We kill this, I'm gonna bang on this, y'all come in my hood, I'm gonna kill you, nigga, you do so and so. Y'all know how the stuff they putting out here. I wish a nigga would come in I'm gonna blast you, step on my shoes if you want to, just look at me hard, nigga, I'm gonna kill you. The music they putting out today and our youth, that's our young folks, man. They doing it, bro. This is not just entertainment. They don't understand it. They just say it's entertainment. And I hate that when people say that. Oh, Son Ray, it's just entertainment. Entertainment, you know what? It's not entertainment. Because people are doing it. It's entering, all right. It's entering people's mind. It's entering people's heart till they go out here and do the foolishness that these people talking about. So when y'all go on with that bullshiggity, talking about it's just entertainment. Well, man, they got to get their money. God damn it, look at here. They always told me all money ain't good money. That's what I was always told. All money ain't good money. All money ain't good. You got to watch what you're talking about. It's just entertainment. Okay, is it going to be entertainment when they come out here and spray your house up with your babies in it? Your babies in it, y'all sitting there trying to watch some TV. Somebody come up there and spray your house down. shoot up your house. When your child trying to go to school and people jump out the car and beat them down for no apparent reason because they listen to some of this crazy damn lyrics and all of this bullshit that these so-called entertainers or these performers performing. I'm gonna say performing. I'm gonna put Luciferian rituals, satanic rituals on y'all out here doing all of this bull crap just to make a dollar. They paying them, man. Yeah, they gonna pay them. There's a lot, man. Like I told y'all, man. Hey, the Luciferian gender, whether y'all believe in it or not, that I'm not here to try to persuade nobody to believe in nothing. I really don't give a damn no more about what nobody believe in trust in. And like I said, some people say they don't believe, but I don't care what you subscribe to no more. It ain't about that. Time out for trying to make people subscribe and arguing with people over trying to make people subscribe to something. When you got to open your damn eyes and quit being in denial about what's happening. So all of this stuff, our young brothers wearing dresses with machine guns pointed all down their damn throat. And we have nothing to say, but we say we conscious community. We say we gods, we goddess. A God changed stuff. A God changed stuff. God don't let nobody talking about being savages. He don't let nobody be savage. Like I said, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that we supposed to, our duty. He said, if we fail, if the civilized man fail to perform his duty, what must be done? What must be done? Because I'm telling y'all, man, a lot of us, we are failing our duties. We truly have. We have failed. We have truly failed. As a people who one particular time we went from, like I said, talking about fight the power that is holding us back, fight the power that's disenfranchising us, fight the power that's keeping us from rising to the higher level and raising to the potential that we're supposed to be as a people, huh? Well, we're supposed to be fighting for freedom, justice, and equality. We wanted all these rights. Now we got some rights. To do what? Fail? Act a damn fool? That's what all the rights that our forefathers, our ancestors fought for. They fought for the freedom to be free in this country so y'all can act a damn fool. Is that what they fought for? I think not. I think not. I think they fought for you to have a better way. But the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said we fail. And I truly say we have failed. A lot of our elders, because we turn a blind eye now to what's happening. We turn a blind eye. Well, it ain't affecting me. It don't matter. Yes, the hell it do. It affect our community. Just because when you live in a community and the crime rate is high, you buying a house, your crime rate is high in that community, your property value go down. I don't give a damn what ain't happening to you personally. It's happening to you financially. What's happening around your community is happening to you. Your investments, the house that you probably could sell and get $100,000 for, you probably can't get damn near $15,000 for it, because what's happening in your community, it does affect you. See, we don't want to look at that. We just looking at it that it ain't happening to me. Ain't nobody doing nothing to me personally. Ain't nobody doing nothing to my children. They ain't doing nothing. They doing it to you. You don't even own the damn stores in your neighborhood, so it's happening to you. It's affecting you. You don't even feed, clothe, and shelter your own self. So it's affecting you. You got to wait on somebody else to feed you. You got to wait on somebody else to clothe you. It's affecting you. You don't see that. You don't see that. And even in here, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he mentioned that the message must be sent by the messenger as classified as uncivilized and civilized. Check this out, y'all. Here's something else he said as well. Same chapter. If the civilized man fails to perform his duties, he says a well-educated, cultured, courteous people make a beautiful society when it is spiritual. Good manners come from the civilized man who does not fail to perform his duty. That's beautiful. A well-educated, cultivated, courteous people make a beautiful society when it is spiritual. Oh, let's go right there. Talking about spiritual, our spirituality. A lot of things that we hear now in this conscious community is primarily built off of tearing down. Can I just use religion? It's basically, or a person's spiritual foundation. We can see a lot of this stuff where we got the Kemetic brothers beating up on our Israelite brothers. They're beating up on them. Oh man, that old Bible, man, y'all need to throw that damn thing in the garbage. This a poison book. It was written by the white man. But on one hand, they'll say that through the studies that the Europeans or whatever, they or the Greeks, they stole our history and they copied it, and that's how they came up with the whole story of Jesus and all of this stuff. They tell you it's copied on one hand. So if it's copied, that means it's ours. It may be changed, some name change, and it's not in its original form, but it's our damn story. But you say, throw it away. No, you get in it and dissect it, you get it and you clean it up, and you know it's yours. You get it and you tell the story the way it's supposed to be told. Don't throw the whole damn thing away. So now you ain't got nothing. And that's what a lot of us, we don't have. You don't have nothing. That's why I say we're living, we don't even have a spiritual practice now. We don't have see, a lot of people, they into the knowledge. They want the knowledge. I want this knowledge. But you don't have a spiritual foundation to bag you up with the knowledge that you got. You're dying spiritually. See, man, it's actually, well, they say a threefold being that the Christian church talk about a trinity, which is us as human beings. We are a threefold being. We are body, spirit. Hold on, we got to get it right, y'all. We are body, spirit, and soul. Three-part being. As and in Kemet, they say you are the Khat, the Ba, and the Ka. The body, spirit, and soul, still again. But we don't, they tear down this whole thing, a concept of having the spiritual foundation. Some people's spiritual foundations may be in the Torah or may be in the Bible. Some is in the Quran. It give them a spiritual foundation. It give them a walk that they walk it. It's like, you know, they read it and they get a spiritual foundation and it tells them don't do this. So it's like, y'all remember back in the day before all of this prosperity preaching, right? They had almost the fire and brimstone preaching. If you do this here, boy, you going to hell. Oh, boy, you go out there and say a dope. Everything you did, you were going to go to hell. Everything you did, boy, you jaywalk. Boy, you going to go to hell for that, boy. God don't play that. You going to go to hell. So a lot of folks didn't do a lot of stuff because they actually thought they were going to go to hell. You know, which it might have been a little bit of a stream, but it was a lot of things people didn't do because they believed in this concept. They trusted in this concept. They was trying to please God. They wanted to do things in order to please the Creator. They wanted to be justified in the eye of the Creator. So I got to live this rightly life because I want to go to heaven. I got to say it like I'm in the country, y'all. I'm in the country, y'all. Brother David, I got to say that for you. We want to go to heaven when we die. So they gonna try to live a rightly life. Treat your neighbor right. Huh? Treat your neighbor like you want, like I say, you do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. If you don't want nobody to slap you upside your head, don't you go slapping other folks upside their damn head. Huh? If you ain't got no water to drink, but you would want somebody to give you some water or something to drink when you thirsty. That's what you would want. You do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So your spiritual foundation, we're liking that right now as a people. That's why we are doing a lot of stuff. Because people say, damn God, I don't want no God. Ain't no such thing as God. Okay. You ain't got to say God. You ain't got to, I don't care what you got to have some kind of a spiritual foundation. In Africa, we talk about Africa. There's a lot of different spiritual practices they have. Somebody might not say Allah. They might say, I'm going to do Ra-Ray. What do you say? My grandma, brother, they said my grandma used to say that. Yep. Yeah, you know, man, them wise wisdoms of them grandmamas now. Them wise wisdom of them grandmamas, man. My grandmama had a lot of them, bro. A lot of them. And I love the wisdom that the grandmamas them used to have. and our grandparents have. And I need to speak on that. We missed that ancient wisdom, that elderly wisdom. We liking that today. We are truly liking our elderly wisdom because we don't want to hear nothing they got to say. We don't want to hear nothing we got. We are rejecting it. But Hosea 4:6 says, "My people are lost for the lack of knowledge because they have rejected it." They rejected our elders. When our elders say, "Boy, don't go out there and do that, brother. Don't do that, young man. I wouldn't do that if I was you." Oh man, F you, old man. Get your punk ass in the house. That's what we would say now to our elders. Our elders know. But their spiritual foundation are well educated. See, once we become educated into who we truly are as a people, then we find out our history. We get educated in that. Some people study West Africa. Some people go in, they study over in the Middle East. They study all this and try to get educated and find a foundation. And some people been taking these DNA tests. They want to know where they come from. Some people say Sierra Leone. Some people say Ghana. They got different places these DNA tests saying they come from, which I don't get into that right there. I ain't messing with that lie. But that's neither here nor there right now. So they're trying to get well educated about who they are and find out who they are. Some of us saying we Moors. Some of us say we Hebrew Israelites. Some say we this. Some say we that. We Nawabians. We this. We that. Whatever. Folks. What they call how that? Float your boat. Whatever's clever. You get well educated in that, and then you have your culture, as Honorable Elijah Muhammad says, and then we're supposed to be a courteous people. A courteous people. We don't go around now that you found your history. I go beating like my brother. If I say I'm a Kimite or I study Kemetic doctrine, I don't go beat my brother Chief Rabbi David Israel upside the damn head because he say he's an Israelite. I don't go beat him upside the head and try to make my culture better than his. No, sir. I don't do that. That's not what it's supposed to be about. We're supposed to like trade. If they got something in their culture that we don't have, if they got wheat, we got barley, then damn it, we gonna trade. I go over there and get him a little wheat, and I go get him a little barley. He got the grains that I need. He got silk. I don't know, apples, whatever. We gonna buy and trade. I'm not gonna say, hey, look what I got. I got apples. Y'all ain't got none over there. I ain't gonna wave it in the hair like that. Nah. Look what we got. No, sir. Hey, brother, I see that y'all don't have that over here. Y'all don't grow oranges in y'all country, man. Look, we got the best oranges in the man. We got some fire oranges over here. Not better than anybody. We got some nice oranges, man. Hey, look, I see y'all got some apples. I tell y'all what, man, they look good. Why don't we trade some of them apples for these oranges? Let's do it like that. That's how it go. We don't beat each other up with the damn information and culture. So we got to learn to be a more courteous people. Like I said, be well educated and about our history, about our culture, our foundation, and then learn about, like I said, he says about our culture and be a courteous people so we can be a beautiful people in society with a well-rounded spiritual foundation, as he said. And so that way we cannot be failing and letting our brothers go by the wayside. They be wearing these damn dresses and stuff again. Let me pull. Come on, y'all. I gotta show that. That's crazy. We won't have these situations with our young brothers like that no more. We got to reach them young brothers, man. We got to reach them. Let me see. Can I find them pictures here? We got to reach them young brothers. We got to do this here. We got. Let me see here. Go right one. We got to reach them. We got to reach them so we can take them deaf stone faces away from them. We gotta go down to the valley of the dry bones. We gotta put life back in them dry bones, as Ezekiel was talking about. We gotta resurrect the dead, as they talk about, as the Masonic Church. Not the Masonic Church. That's the Masonic Church. As the Masons talking about resurrecting the dead, we truly have to resurrect the mentally dead, those who are deaf, dumb, and blind. We gotta wake them up. Pull them up out the muck and mire. We got to do some resurrecting around here. So we want to stop all of our sisters and brothers, man, from out here doing some crazy stuff. Let me tell y'all something. Like I said, let's go back to savage. Let's go back to savage. Bestiality, bloodthirsty. Now, here in Memphis, I think it was last week, we had two brothers who was working together, young black brothers working together, and they was riding together. Now they worked together, and they was riding together at work. And the other one, brother shot and killed the one on the passenger side. He shot and killed the driver. Said he was mean mugging him. Said he mean mugged him, and he shot and killed him. Savage. The Urban Dictionary says someone who does something without any consequences or matter about his actions. He didn't give a damn. Shot his brother because somebody he worked with, he ride to work with, who took him to work. He was on the passenger side. Shot the driver because he thought he was mean, because he said he was mean mugged him. That's how we've gotten. That's how we are now. We could take a life just like that because you think somebody mean mugging you. There was some other instances where somebody did the same thing. They shot and killed somebody because they said he was mean mugging them. It's that easy to take a life now. It's that easy for us to kill our brother, our sister. The other day, too, another sad situation that happened here. There was a mother who they said she was disciplining her 10-year-old son. They said she whooped him with a extension cord, and also she choked the son. And after that, he said he ran in the kitchen and got a knife, and he stabbed himself, and he died. 10 years old, stabbed himself, and died. And then I heard they said on the news that the sister of that mother said when she was little or youth, their mother beat her and used to beat the mother who the mother of the 10-year-old. Said her mother used to beat her, and she wanted to commit suicide when she was younger because her mother used to beat her. That's something that we talk about, how post-traumatic syndrome, slave syndrome, as the other sister that Sister Joy DeGray in her book, post-traumatic slave syndrome. How we talked about things can be passed on. It can be passed on from one generation to the next. If that did happen to her, and that would carry on, it's just like they say, a person who was molested when they was little can grow up to be a molester themselves. That's what they say. That's some clinical researchers, they say. A molester, most people they look at, they say, well, most of the molesters, you'll find out that they were somewhat molested themselves. So that I can't even wonder how they describe it. That sickness or that way of life goes on. But it was sad that the 10-year-old stabbed and killed himself. We're hurting as a people, man. We're hurting. We're hurting. It's sad. Some situations we can blame slavery, the Willie Lynch letter. But a lot of this stuff nowadays we got to say is our own damn fault. We should know better. We should know better now. They say, man, once you know better, you got to do better. We got to learn how to do better, fam. Because we know better. Oh, yeah. It's most definitely we do know better. But we just not trying to do better. And a lot of this stuff is because of money. We're doing a lot of things for money out here. Man, damn this. I got to get this paper, dog. I got to get this money, dog. Man, look, I'm trying to eat. But y'all talking about eating. Y'all buying damn rims. You ain't buying no damn food. You ain't not buying no food. You're not buying no fruits and vegetables. You buying rims. When you talking about ice, you're not talking about ice that go in a glass. You talking about some damn ice that go on your hand. Hell, even on your teeth now. Gold teeth with diamonds on it. You're talking about that. Yeah, what's brother said? Go home. Brother Dave said, yep, go home and lick your own wounds. Yeah, we do have to heal ourselves. And then at the same time, We got to find a healing, but we have to work with each other as well. Because see, sometimes, like I said, you can go through something, a situation that you're having problems with. It ain't all the time you're going to heal. You can just heal yourself. They said sometimes you got to talk to somebody. You got to be able to talk to somebody and express what's going on. So maybe just like getting it out and talking to somebody else, it can help you. You got to relieve that pressure. So don't just let something happen to you and you keep it bogged in, and then something will happen. You snap because you didn't want to go and talk to nobody and reveal what was happening to you. So even with this whole situation with us as a people, we got to learn how to talk to each other to heal our wounds, what is happening to us or what has happening to us as a people. We got to learn how to talk to each other. So, well, then when you said we got to heal, lick our own wounds, by meaning our own wounds, it means us as a black nation. Even though the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that we're doing for self, he didn't just mean self, not me, just me, myself. It mean us as a people do for self. We don't have to go out to other nations. Quit down, don't worry about them. Like my mama used to say, don't worry about them. Don't worry about what folks say about you. Don't worry about them. You worry about you. So I'm worried about us. See, we have a tendency a lot of times with other folks. See, we get in everybody else's mess when our stuff ain't clean. Huh? We want to go and clean up everybody else's house. We want to go in and clean up the Latino and the Mexicans. They have a march, right? They're about immigration. Trump want to put them out the country. We'll go jump in they damn rally. Oh, man, keep them in the country, Trump. You got them folk messed up. Leave them damn folks alone. When you ain't even got your stuff in order. Hell, stuff happened to us. But we run over there and mess with them. Let me see. That's why I drink. It helped me with my depression. Brother David, you know I got to get on you about that one. You said you drink because it helped you with your depression. You know better than that, brother. You know better than that. That's not helping you, brother. That's a cover up. That's not helping you. That's a I don't want to even say a temporary, but I'm gonna use that. It's like a temporary fix. It ain't even a fix. It's a temporary. It's just like when you got a headache or something. You got an illness. They give you these pills with cancer. It doesn't cure the cancer. It just help you deal with the pain. That's what you talking about. Well, I got to drink, and people do this, and they take drugs. A lot of people take drugs because they going through something. They say, I'm going through something. Man, the reason I stay high, bro, so I don't even have to focus on, and I've heard people talk about when they got molested, rape. I take these drugs so I won't have to stay off my mind. I'm high, and I'm out of my, because you're intoxicated. I mean, you're out your damn mind. Because, you know about that intoxication thing. Ain't nothing wrong with taking a little nip. But you say you don't drink to get drunk. You don't get intoxicated. We know this teaching, Brother Dave. But I want to read some Proverbs which you had put in here right fast. Proverbs, you had put up Proverbs 31:6 says that, 31:6. Let me give you give strong drink unto them that is ready to perish, and wine unto those that may be heavy hearted. Yeah. Like I said, you can drink, but don't drink to get drunk. Don't think that, okay, let me go to 7. Let him drink and forget his poverty and remember his misery no more. 8. Open the mouth for the dumb, and the cause of such are appointed to destruction. Yeah. I understand people say they drink. Now I see what Proverbs says, but people drink. Some people, they will drink to get drunk and high. They will overdo it. Now, because they're drinking a little alcohol, a little wine. I would say wine. I ain't finna get into all that other stuff. A little wine. You can drink because the wine have you relax. It will relax you a little. Sometimes you get you a good sleep. You drink your little cup of wine. I remember my aunt and all my mother then when they was a grandmother, they would say to get that blood ready for the winter, and it's finna get cold, y'all. Man, like I said, some people say get you a little tablespoon or that Morgan David. Get you a little tablespoon of Morgan David and hit a little bit, or get you a shot glass every morning. Get you a little shot. You can't hardly do it now. You're going to go to work. You better not drink no shot going to work with no wine. But you get you a little shot maybe at night, a little something, to get the blood straight. But you drink not to get intoxicated, get all drunk, and you stumbling all around, and you're like, I'm finna get drunk, man. I don't want to deal with these damn problems, man. My wife getting on my damn nerve. Man, these children, they running me crazy. Man, these goddamn bills. Oh, man. I'm finna, man, look, I can't deal with this. I'm finna get high as a mug, man. Me smoke me some crack, heroin, something. No, sir. When you come down, all them problems gonna be there. They gonna be there. Hell, you probably don't made more problem because you probably got so damn drunk you went upside somebody's damn head. Now your ass finna go to jail. Now your ass finna go to jail for aggravated assault. Let me see here, my brother. They said I used to go off on people and fight, but now I just ball up and drink my pains away. It's not gonna help, bro. Pain gonna be there. You gotta find another solution to that, brother. You gotta find other solutions to that. Some things you gotta work out. See, we couldn't drink our slavery away. Oh man, goddamn. I know they probably wish that would have been a little easier. We didn't drink slavery away. We didn't drink the other problems that we really have as a people. We can't drink police brutality away. No, it's gonna be there. You gotta fight it. You gotta stand up and do things. Like all of this stuff that we having and going through are happening with us. Like I said, the slavery, for instance, they had to fight to get through that. They had, man, people had to lose their life to go through that. They didn't drink that shit away. You didn't pick up the amount of bags of cotton that they wanted you to pick up. There wasn't no goddamn drinking anyway. Now, master was gonna beat your ass when you ain't come in there with them. You couldn't go drink nothing away. You couldn't drink that away. You had to fight and fight to get rid of that problem. So we had a lot of people had to fight, lose their lives, and there's a lot of stuff that go on that is a cover up. It's like a pill, like I said, like a pill. It's not a fix. When you have an illness, you need a cure, not a cover up, not a temporary fix. You don't need a Band-Aid. Those are Band-Aids, brother. We need other ways. And you, as a brother who knows scripture, you know Torah, you got a guide. You got a guide, brother. You got to follow that. You got to follow it. We just can't read it. What James? I love my brother James. I ain't got my Bible with me. I think my brother James said in the book, not my brother James, but I said brother as the one who wrote the book, the scripture in the Bible. What he says that you got to be doers of the word and not just hearers. I like that one right there. Said we got to be doers of the word and not just hearers. See, a lot of us, we hear good information, but we don't act on it. We don't act on it. It's just like somebody can give you some information that, hey, look, brother, I've been hearing you, man. Look, man, look, they hiring. I know you say you've been looking for a job. Man, they hiring down at such and such a place, man. You better go down there, bro. They ain't doing no background checks. They ain't doing no damn drug tests. Oh, man. But you got to be down there at 5 o'clock in the morning, bro. Got to get down there early, man. Go on, get the job, man. Look, some people, they ain't going to go. They ain't going to heed the word that my brother X-Clan going to say. They ain't going to heed it. But, we'll make up, excuses and all kind of stuff. Man, well, I couldn't go, brother, because of it. Damn, bro, I told you they were hiring. Now you still talking about you need a job? Man, come on, bro. You know damn well I told you to go on down, man. They were finna hire you, bro. I even put in a word for you. Oh, man. It's too late now, man. It's over with. But you got the remedies. Brother, we got the remedies. It's like with situations people always asking, and I can't stand when people ask this. What's the solution? What's the solution to our problem? My question to you is, when you ask me what's the solution, if I gave you the damn solution, are you going to act on it? If I told you the solution to your problem, or I gave you the answer to your problem, are you going to act on it? What you going to do with what I give you? Or you just want to know the solution or the some kind of idea to fix this problem, and then you going to say, oh, that ain't going to work. Man, that stuff don't work. See, that's what I think a lot of people want to ask when we bring up situations what's happening to us. Just like, for instance, I'm talking about why young brothers calling themselves savages and doing this stuff that they doing to each other and out here in our community. Well, what's the solution, Sean Ray? What should we do? What should we do? But then you start telling people, oh man, that ain't gonna work. See, man, the reason that ain't gonna work. See, we start finding reason the shit ain't. I mean, excuse me. We gonna start finding reasons why it ain't gonna work instead of just looking at it and say, you know what? Maybe we need to try that because we have tried this over here. We have tried that over there. It didn't work. It started off, but it just didn't fully take effect. And you knock the whole you want to knock everything. Like I always say, y'all hear me say this all the time. All of us not going through the same thing, and all of us been bit by different snakes, poisonous snakes. Some of us, and I'm saying like different situations been happening to us. I'm using snakes as an example. Some people probably been bit by a water moccasin. Some been bit by a rattlesnake. I hope nobody ever do that, damn it. But some you've been bit by different snakes, copperheads, and all of this stuff. So you got to have different anti-venoms to cure different snake bites. I can't give Brother David, he been bit by a rattlesnake. I can't give him no water. I can't give him no damn water moccasin or copperhead venom. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. So I got to find the right venom. I need to know what kind of snake it was. Did you see the snake when he bit you? What kind of spots? What did he look like? Did he have black spots on him, red spots? What did he look like? See, I got to know so I can give you the right antidote. I don't want to kill you, brother. So I got to find out. So some of these solutions that we try to come up with to find out what should we do to help our community, we got to find the right thing. We can't mix it up. See, like brother was saying that he can't come with all conscious music, hip hop. He got to mix it up to try to see can he draw the thugs. You know, even brother Sarah Soon said that I'm trying to reach the thugs. I'm trying to reach the gangsters. And you know, he act gangsterish the time I'm reaching the gangsters. Look, brother, you gonna make them gangsters stay gangster. I'm sorry. If he's a gangster, he gonna stay damn gangster. Cause if he see you acting gangsterish, but you talking about Kemet and all of this, he like, well, hell, I can stay a gangster too. Hell, he gangster, and he talking Kemet. I'm gonna do the same thing. I ain't got to. Why should I change? See, now, see what I mean? If you gonna come with it, you better come out. You gonna come full steam ahead. Don't. I would say, don't fake the funk. Don't play with it. Don't mix it. Don't mix truth with falsehood. It don't mix. How they said you can't mix oil and water together. Gonna mess up something. You can't mix it, bro. You gonna have to bring it straight. Straight chaser. Straight no chaser. That's what they said. Well, straight no chaser. You can't cut it. You can't cut it, baby. You got to bring it 100 because we have been getting too much watered down, diluted information, and folks playing with it. So we leave the door open for folks to justify their bullshiggity. See, we got to go and tell it. Look, either they gonna accept it or they ain't. Straight out. Either they gonna accept the truth, they gonna have to accept that they got to change their ways, or just stay in the way you are, and your ass just gonna go out in these streets and you're gonna get murdered out, you're gonna get slaughtered, you're gonna have to face the consequences, you're gonna have to be a savage, as you say, and you're gonna face them damn consequences, whether you acknowledge there's consequences or not. But your ass gonna face the consequences because nature gonna make sure you face them consequences. Like they say, you play with fire, your ass gonna get burned. So you won't have to face them consequences whether you acknowledge they exist or not, or you give a damn about the consequences. Oh, it's gonna be some. It's gonna be some. I like this pastor. He make this. Let me see. What did he say? Yeah, he say this here. He said you can choose your sin. You can choose your sin, but you can't choose the consequences. I like that one right there. You can choose your sin, but you can't choose the consequences. That's damn red. If I never agree with another pastor in my life, I agree with that one right there. You can choose your sin, whatever sin you want. You and when it's time to pay the piper, You can't choose what punishment gonna come. It's same way when you go to court. You do the crime, but you don't choose how much time you gonna get. They gonna justify, they gonna do that. The judges, the jurors, they gonna charge you. You chose the crime you did. Oh yeah, you did that. You chose the crime to go out there and snatch that old lady purse. You chose the crime to sell dope. You chose the crime to put that pistol in your hand and go and rob that store. You chose that. Yeah, that was your choice to choose that sin. But when it come down and you get caught and the consequences, it ain't on you. It ain't on you no more. It's over. You gonna have to just accept whatever come your way. If them folks try to give you 50, you gonna have to try to plea bargain. Maybe you get you a lawyer and maybe try to plea bargain. But your ass ain't getting out of it. But them folks said, well, no, we just gonna give you 50, we gonna give you 40. Whatever they negotiate, that's what you gonna get. And you just go in there and do a plea bargain. You sign to it. Man, damn. It might come, like I said, it might come with 50. And then your lawyer gonna go in there and play with it and play with it. Well, man, look, they offering you 50 right now. That's just charge do carry 50, but man, we're gonna seek you. We at least get you 40. We'll get you 40. You really like saying, God damn, 40, man. Look, I'm ready to go home, man. I don't want nothing. They might come back with 35. Then you like, man, that's low as they gonna go. You gotta sign for them 35 years. Face them consequences. But see, you should have thought about the consequences before you did the action. And that's how we gotta start looking at this. Think about the consequences before we take actions. Think about them. And I know some people say in the heat of the moment, man, you ain't got time to think. But your ass you better start trying to take time to rationalize things and think things out. Because once it happened, it's too late to take that back, baby. It's too late to take it back. It's just like I said, these cats wearing these damn dresses and all of this. Brother, you might doing this saying you doing it just to make some money right now. But that image that's been portrayed to the world, it's going to forever be there. Flip Wilson been dead and gone. Flip Wilson been dead I don't know how long. But everybody remember, if you tell somebody about Flip Wilson that don't know Flip Wilson, first thing they'll damn near think about it when he played Jardine. He dressed up as a woman in drag. That's what they'll think about. Tyler Perry. You know what Tyler Perry gonna think about? People ain't gonna probably think about Tyler Perry a long time from many years from now. You know what they gonna think about Tyler Perry as? Muddy. Even if he stopped wearing the dresses and started doing movies just with, as a man. But the most impact or that impression that's gonna ever stay on people's mind, or I say that stain on their brain, is muddier forever. So you gotta watch your actions. Watch what you do, brothers. Don't let them folk put you in them damn dresses. Don't compromise yourself. Yep, he said Flip Wilson. Yeah, I know. Who was Flip Wilson? Bro, you know who Flip Wilson is today. Come on, bro. You know better than that. You know Flip Wilson. You old school. You know Flip Wilson. But don't compromise your spirituality. Don't compromise your moral principles and code of conduct, or have some more code of conduct. That's what we got. That's a problem. Maybe I should have been on that one. Because I guess by saying that we savages, hell, we can't have no more moral codes or morals. I think that's one of the problems too. We don't have any morals no more. We don't have any morals standards about ourselves no more. That's why we can disrespect our sisters, calling them B's, H's, and all of this stuff. I seen a young brother when I was in the store the other day, and buying some stuff, and like some teenagers. They were teenagers, and I don't know, one of the young sisters, was two sisters and one dude, young guy. And the sister was talking to him, and they was in line, and they were just talking to him, and he said something. Next thing you know, he just flipped out on the sister. Man, you act like if you act like a hoe, I'm gonna treat you like a hoe. You act like he just went off. And we just looking at him, and I'm like damn, young bro. and he's like, man, you getting on my nerve, this and that, man. And I was like, I'm just looking at it, I said, man, you young folks ain't got no respect no more. You ain't got, because he was an elderly brother standing, he was an elder standing right beside the young brother when he was saying what he was saying. And I just, I said, man, these young kids, my young folks are just ain't no respect no more. I said, if our youth, if this is our future, we dead and gone. We dead and gone. Man, it's sad. It's sad. Like I said, we got to get back on our duties, brothers, sisters, those who know better. We got to do better, man. Don't be scared. Don't be scared because, the people reject the truth or reject you. They call you old school. Man, I ain't into that, man. I ain't into that religion, man. I don't damn that Bible. Our grandmamas them raised us up of Bible. They raised us up, kept us in good hands by believing in some of the things they did. Like I told y'all, man, I said it plenty of times. My grandma was I would say a diehard Christian. Diehard Christian. My grandmama, man, kept that family, kept our family. She was the spiritual guide, kept our family intact. It was like, it was like she was our mother. Anything that went down, we made sure we had got together for whatever kind of events. Even I done got away from dinner and the holidays, but I still would go because my grandmother, man, we still would have they had a Thanksgiving, the Christmas, the birthday parties, all of these things. Because Muddy, we didn't call her Muddy, but grandmama there. I call her Mama. But Mama was there. She was our spiritual guide, and I tell y'all this several times. When I was incarcerated and I got out, I was practicing Islam. My grandmama, man, didn't flip out, and I'm gonna tell y'all, man, I was kind of nervous about that. Like, damn, man, I don't know what my grandmama and them gonna say, man. Here I come, man. I'm practicing Islam outside of what everybody in my family were practicing, man. I might be the outcast. But my grandmama didn't trip out, man. I told y'all what my grandmama said. She told me, she told me one day, man, I don't know what Muhammad teach y'all, but you need to teach your uncle. Man, that I'm telling you, bro. I'm like, man. I felt good about it. Like, damn, all the time I'm worried about what maybe she said. Cause I was standing with my grandma one time, and I was like, damn, I wonder how she gonna say. But it wasn't. She didn't care because she was looking at the change. She was looking at the change in the way of life. It wasn't about what you was practicing. It was a change in you that she look at. So that's what we got to look at. It don't matter what religion, to me, and I'm going to say that, it don't matter, y'all, what religion you in. If a brother in the Kemetic, if you in the Kemetic way of life, and you see a brother he's a Hebrew or Israelite, and he's living a rightly life, every time you see that brother, he's trying to do the best for the community. He's living a right life. He's the walking Bible or the walking Torah. You ain't never seen that brother doing nothing wrong. He's always helping somebody out, no matter who they are. They got to be Hebrew or not. They's always trying to help. They always trying to be kind and courteous to somebody and giving a helping hand. That's what we need. Damn what his spiritual practice is and what God he's supposed to call on. Look what they doing in life. Look at their actions. So I have a problem now, big problem, when people do that. We beat up on somebody because of what their religious preference or what their spiritual preference is. And y'all know I studied with Dr. York. We went through all them schools of thought, and he said breaking the spell. And I understand it. By me going through it, I understand what the people believe in, and I understand that. And so I understand what people walk here. And I look at it like, I don't give a damn what you trust in, how you acting, how you living. Because we got some folks who so-called got all the right knowledge, living foul as a mother sucker. So what good is having this knowledge, having all of this understanding when you live in a foul-ass life? And excuse my French. But you live in a foul life. And you got some folk that you talk about that's going to church, in the church. Y'all supposed to know the way now. All this conscious stuff. Y'all supposed to be got the way. Y'all got the right knowledge, but you beat the people up who believe in Jesus. Whether he's white Jesus, black Jesus, turquoise Jesus, whatever. You beat them people up. But those people are out here, they feeding those who are homeless, those who may be sleeping under the bridge. They providing clothes. They have some things. They're helping people. Those who they're doing all the things that they're supposed to do, looking out for their fellow man. They're looking out for the children. They know that children that need something. They doing things to give, regardless whoever entity they call on that you say is wrong. Look at their actions of what they're doing. But you say, I got all this knowledge. I got the right knowledge. But you foul as hell. You in the strip club making it rain. But you got your unk on. You got your whatever on. You got your dashiki on. You might have my crown on. But look at you. You smoking all kind of drugs. You're snorting all kind of drugs. You're popping all kind of damn pills. You're cursing your women out, calling them B's and H's. Look how you treat your own woman. But you say you got the right knowledge. What good is right knowledge if you ain't got right damn action? So like they said, man, be ye doers of the word and not just hearers. We got to be doers. I did a show the other night in the book of James where it was talking about faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead. He says, you show me I can show you my faith by my works. We got to start showing, goddamn it, about what we truly stand for by working. What do they say? Brothers got to work it out. Who was that? Bobby Womack. Willie Hutch. Brothers got to work it out. Oh, yeah, we got to work it out. We got to work it out. We got to start working, fam, so people can see. The Bible also says that let your light shine. Excuse me. So they can see your works and glorify your Father which in heaven. Let your light shine. So it's all about working, man. Putting stuff in action, your action. The Holy Quran in Islam, it talks about in the Holy Quran, it says you should be judged by your deeds, your intentions, basically your deeds. If your good deeds on that scale, the balancement, as they say, the scales of Ma'at, as they have in the temples, if on that scale, your good deeds, let me give y'all an example right fast. Let me put this in my hang. Let me put this in here. Hang. Like I got some paper. Well, y'all can't see that coloring because of my background. I got paper in one hand, and liquid paper in the other one. But it says if your good deeds outweigh your bad deeds, you'll be granted paradise. In the laws of my art, it says, but you be weighed by the ostrich feather. So if my good deeds over here outweigh my bad deeds, I will be granted paradise. And if my bad deeds outweigh my good deeds, y'all already know it's going to be thrown in the hellfire. But the laws of my art, and in my art, it says in Kemet that you be weighed by the ostrich feather. Your heart will be on one side and the ostrich feather on the other one. And if your heart outweigh that ostrich feather, your heart will be given to Anpu, as they say, damn near like we say the devil, but Anpu. It's like a dragon, not a dragon, a hippopotamus-like creature they have, showing your heart will be given, and he will eat your heart. And if your ostrich feather be found heavy, you know what I'm saying, you'll be granted paradise. So it's like, man, to get back to all of that, it's about balancement. How we living our life. Like they say, you cannot be too spiritual and you can't be too damn material. You got to live it in a balance. See, a lot of us we're too materialistic. We chase after all of this material stuff and we forget all about our spiritual self. Like I told y'all, man, we're a threefold being, or even in two parts sometimes. Like I said, we are a spiritual being and material. Some people like to say that we are spiritual beings here having a human experience. We are a spiritual being. You have that spiritual self that you got to look out for. So, but we got to have some action, family. Too much, it ain't no action going on. It's a lot of, what they say, talking loud. James Brown said, talking loud ain't saying nothing. We got to have some actions. We got to have some get right. So a lot of our young brothers is out here like 21 Savage. If they seen some people who are setting good examples, maybe they wouldn't be going down the road they going down. Maybe they wouldn't be persuaded to sign them deaf damn contracts where they got to be out here doing negativity, promoting all of this negative stuff. But if they don't see any positive influences themselves, they gonna think this stuff is right. So, but nowadays we shut the hell up because the money. I like Deion Sanders had that song, must be the money that's turning him on, must be the money. Yeah, it's about the money, y'all. Don't let that money get you. Let that money get you. But to be primitive and uncivilized human beings, as Brother Malcolm said, uncouth, you should never want that label on you. Young brothers, stop calling yourselves savages. You're not no damn savage. You're not a savage. That's not you. That's not you, brothers. You laid the foundation for the whole world, brothers. You taught the world mathematics. The mathematics that they know right to this day, algebra, geometry, and all of that, young brothers. We taught the world this. The science that we have, we taught the world this. The chemistry that's out here, we taught the world this. I'm talking about the so-called black man and woman. We taught the world this because they said that we are the original man. We are the first man and woman on this planet Earth. So we are the first. That means we came up with all of this first before anybody else even got here. We had civilization started before anybody else even got here. Thousands of years before anybody else came and walked the planet. White scientists, all of these other people would tell you this them damn selves. Huh? When they even talk about the genes, they say that the black gene is the most dominant gene. They had on Fox one day, or ABC News. They say that the white gene is a weaker gene than the black genes. Huh? So what's our damn problem? How did you go from being on the top to the bottom? What they say, from the bottom to the top, now I'm here. No, hell no. It's from the top to the bottom. Now that's where you at. There was a rapper, there's one of them rappers that said that, I don't even know his name. From the bottom to the top, now I'm here. Yeah, you at the bottom now. You ain't at the top. There was a thing that say the first would be last and the last would be first. That's a Bible quote. And now we see that our people are now coming in last place. Now we in last place. Now we savages. We beasts of the field. That's not who we truly are as a people. That's not truly who we are. So I just want to come in here a little bit tonight and just talk about this, man. Now when the civilized has become the uncivilized. Brothers, take those labels off of you. You're not that, brothers. You're not that. And also, family, we got to do away with those names, and I got to say it. We got to do away with the name gods and goddesses right now until we truly start creating something and making stuff manifest in a goodly way, in a righteous way. Quit calling yourself gods if you ain't creating something. The God that we read about in all scriptures created something. We got to create something on a positive level for our community. We got to be influences. They say that God, he intervenes in the affairs of our lives. We got to intervene and get into the lives of our young sisters and brothers that's out here destroying each other, destroying their own life. We got to intervene. They said when you pray to God, God answers. He answers your prayers. He come to you, and he would help guide you. We say we pray to God for guidance. God, please help me, strengthen me, guide me in the right directions. So if we can set prayers to asking God to guide us in the right, we need to be praying and asking, sending out some kind of prayer vibrations, asking our young sisters, our young brothers, strength to make them change their ways. Because I'm telling you, man, whether y'all acknowledge it or not, whether y'all say it's religion, spooky, all that, whatever you want to say, I don't really give a hoot. The Luciferian doctrine, I said the Luciferian doctrine is wide open. It's in full effect. When they can have shows like Lucifer on television. They can erect statues now of and teach. Let me forget the statues. They can teach now Satanism in school and what they call a Christian society. They primarily, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, they basically proud this is a Christian nation. They can teach Satanism in school. So the doors is wide open, fam. Wide open. What you gonna do? How you gonna change society? How you gonna be an influence on society and try to change what's happening? We gotta stop our sisters and brothers from calling themselves savages. We gotta do something. So, man, I just had to come in the house for the day of tonight, man. There's a message. Y'all can catch me, man. And if you hadn't, family, please subscribe to the show right here. And that way, when you subscribe, whenever I do a live show or put up a video, you will actually get a notification when I do it. So that way you can keep up with it and for all the shows. And I really appreciate it. Like I said, this thing here, man, it's not about the popularity. It ain't none of like, because Brother Son Ray never been into the popularity contest. Not about trying to be famous. It's about trying to help liberate the minds of our people. Y'all see it back there. What it say? Culture Freedom, liberating the minds of the people. And what is it? When it started off like that, and it's been like that, and we're going to try to end it like that. It's always about us trying to help liberate the minds of our people. By liberating, meaning freeing the minds of our people from the filth, the craziness, all that bullshiggity that we getting into. And they would say culture freedom. Culture freedom. I'm going to go that way. Culture freedom. We don't care what you say your culture is. I'm talking about the black man and woman. If you say that you Hebrew, I don't care. I can kick it with you. We can link up with you. We got some building to do. You say that you Kemetic. We got some building to do. More. Whatever, we know that as our culture as a black people, because we know we have different tribes and nations as a people. Huh? We ain't all kicking it in the same place. We might be all melanated, but we know we have different tribes and nations with us. So this culture freedom, that's what it's about. Us having the freedom to live our culture. No matter what nation, what tribe you in, this culture freedom. That's what we're trying to do. But we got to live, free our minds, because no matter what, we have different cultures, different tribes. We have outside nations who want to destroy all of our nation. No matter what our differences is, we do have a common enemy, and y'all best to know that. You're best to know that. If you don't, you're going to find out one day. But hey, man, I'm Son Ray 9 up in here, man, for the Son Ray 9 show. Brought to you by Culture Freedom Radio Network. Hey, man, most definitely been in the house. I appreciate that, man. And y'all, man, if I said something, man, that can help y'all out any kind of way, and you feel that it can help somebody else, man, please share the show. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, it's not about the popularity. It's not about no likes, not about no damn clicks. It ain't about no thumbs up, how many thumbs up I get. You ain't even got to thumb it up now time. It's not about that. It's about the message. Like I said, don't fall in love with the messenger. Fall in love with the message. Get the message. Take out what you can out of the message. That's my goal. That's my meaning of being here. Get the message. Like I did, I took the message. I don't give a... I respect all our teachers that came in. I big up them all. I don't put one above the other. Because it ain't about that. Because even with the Holy Quran, you just say you can't put one messenger over the other. I don't put my messengers or my teachers over the other one. They all came with their own divine purpose. They all came with their own divine purpose. Some reach this one over here that the other one can get. And that's how it be sometimes. Well, I can't get you over here. This person to get you over there. That person can't get you here. That person will reach you over there. Because like I said, we all been bit by different snakes, venomous snakes. So somebody got to come with get these people over here with this bite. Long as we get saved, long as we get healed, that's what matters. And as a people, we need some serious healing. We need to get back on our spiritual path. We need to, and not with only that, but we most definitely need to get our morality back together. Oh, and I meant to say this a long time ago. And the hell, I'm finna get out of here and I forgot to say it. Even about the morality. That's what I really wanted to. This been on my mind. I don't know how this slipped my mind. Even with the morality, we got our good sister, beautiful sister, Gabrielle Union. Man, I hate I ain't said to think about this earlier, but it's in here now. It's in here now. Gabrielle Union. That's how I showed you. We gone. We with uncivilized has become the civilized has come to uncivilized. Our sister, good sisters, Gabrielle Union, is supposed to have a book out, and she did an interview, and she's talking about how she will actually lick a man's booty. Come on, y'all. I try to clean it up. Lick a man's booty, huh? Talking about if the man lick her backside, she would lick his backside. That's how we got now, family. That's where we at. You know, black folk when at one time when talk about no oral sex and all of this, but you have our sister like that can actually come out in a book in an interview and talking about how she will lick a man's backside. And first of all, a man, you letting, I don't give a damn if it's a woman, whatever it is, you like getting your backside licked. Huh? What do you call that? Tossing the salad. You like that as men now? That's how we have become as men. That was a sensitive area, brother. Oh man, your butt. You wouldn't want your woman touching your butt if you in the process. I don't give a damn y'all making love or she just feel on your booty anyway. Ho ho ho! I don't play that. But now y'all as men, you like that when a woman lick your private area, your anal. We gone sick. Malcolm said it, y'all. We sick, boss? Oh, we sick. We gone sin sick. We have gone real sin sick when we have got to that. How they say we have stooped to that nature. We have stooped that damn low. A beautiful sister like Gabrielle. Come on, fam. And we come out in the public and promote this stuff. So now, even there was a song with young Chris Brown, Amarion, and it was a little sister. And the sister came out talking about eating booty like groceries. Eating booty like groceries. Look how sick we have become. Those who said that they were civilizers of the world. Listen to what we are promoting and putting out into the world, and the world is looking at us and laughing at us. Y'all don't think so, but they're laughing at us, and look how they act. And you wonder why people don't want to come over here and deal with you, because a lot of us here in America, we talk about the Africans don't deal. They come over here to America, they don't have nothing to do with us. You think who would want to have something to do with you and the way you acting? If you are acting in a way you think I want to deal with y'all asses too, huh? I'm here in America, and sometimes I be like, man, God, I don't want to deal with this here. I feel ashamed. I feel embarrassed. And you think somebody else from a different culture, different nation, want to come over here and kick it with you, collaborate with you, and when you acting like that, like they say, man, birds of a feather flock together. If you hang around that too long, it'll rub off on you. If you are a righteous person and you hang around a lot of negativity, what you think gonna happen? That it will eventually rub off on you and have you doing negative. Unless you can promote, you go in around them, promoting righteousness, hitting them with righteousness. But if you just around all this negativity and you ain't trying to teach on your righteousness or trying to show a better way, oh, might get you. It might get you. So how we think that other nations supposed to perceive you and look at you and think they supposed to kick it with you. And you acting in such a matter in the way we acting. Talking about I kill this nigga. I do this, I do that. I'm about this paper, dog. And if I know that that's how you are, I'm another outside nation, I see this. You think I'm going to come over here and I'm going to come try to blend in with you, and I know you a cutthroat, I know you kill me for 50 cents, a quarter. Bro, I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm gonna stay far the hell away from you. I don't give a damn my skin is melanated like yours. I don't care if you do say you African, and I'm from Africa. I'm from Egypt. I'm from wherever. Bro, I'm not finna come over here and kick it with you. Not with that behavior. Show me some of y'all that's not acting like this, and I'm not saying all of us act like that, or all of our people act like this. But the ones we seeing this out here, y'all got to come on, man. And those of us who know what's going on and we sit back, don't say nothing, turn a blind eye, y'all, you ought to be goddamn ashamed of yourself. I'm just keep it like that. You ought to be ashamed of your damn self. Like I said, don't complain. Like I said, I had another video I had made. Black people got to stop complaining. We got to stop complaining about our situation and just fix them. Don't complain about what you accept. Say it one more time. Do not complain about what you accept or what you permit. If you permit it to happen, face the consequences. If you're not trying to change them, face the consequences. If you turn a blind eye and say, oh, it's just entertainment. Oh, man, they just trying to get their paper. Face the consequences. When they come knock on your door, face the consequences. Don't complain. Sit your ass back and enjoy the ride. Well, who's that had that song? I think Escape said, sit back, kick it, and enjoy the ride. Sit back and kick it and enjoy the ride. If you're not trying to say nothing, you're not trying to do nothing that make change, but you criticize people who do or are putting their life on the line, who try to make change, you criticize them. Sit your ass back and enjoy the ride. Peace, I'm Brother Sunray, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in right here. Peace and much love. I thank y'all for tuning in to Culture Freedom Radio. Man, most definitely been in the house. I thank y'all one more time. I thank y'all. Hey, I'll see y'all next time, man. I'm up out of here, man. Thank y'all very much for joining this broadcast, man. Let's get it on the right track, family. Let's get it on the right track. Let's send our message out to the world, the message to the black man and woman here, and let them know you're better than what you think you are. You're not what you claiming that you are, a savage. You're not a beast. Come up out of beast mode, because you ain't no animal, brother and sister. You're not a beast. And quit letting people have you promoting those negative connotations that you put on yourself. Peace. I'm up out of here.